English Language Day is celebrated on 23rd April. So, what is English Language Day? English Language Day was first celebrated in 2010 alongside Arabic Language Day, Chinese Language Day, French Language Day, Russian Language Day, and Spanish Language Day. These are the 6 official languages of the United Nations, and each has a special day designed to raise awareness of the history, culture, and achievements of these languages. Do you know why is English Language Day celebrated on 23rd April? This day was chosen because it is thought to be Shakespeare's birthday and the anniversary of his death. As well as being the English language's most famous playwright, Shakespeare also had a huge impact on modern day English. At the time he was writing in the 16th and the 17th centuries, the English language was going through a lot of changes, and Shakespeare's creativity with language meant he contributed hundreds of new words and phrases that are still used today. For example, the words gossip, fashionable, and lonely were all first used by Shakespeare. He also invented phrases like break the ice, all are yesterdays, faint hearted, and love is blind. Origin of English. The story of the English language began in the 5th century when Germanic tribes invaded Celtic speaking Britain and brought their languages with them. Later, Scandinavian Vikings invaded and settled with their languages too. In 1066, William I from modern day France became king, and Norman French became the language of the courts and official activity. People couldn't understand each other at first because the lower classes continued to use English while the upper classes spoke French, but gradually French began to influence English. An estimated 45% of all English words have a French origin. By Shakespeare's time, modern English had developed, printing had been invented, and people had to start to agree on correct spelling and vocabulary. The spread of English. The spread of English all over the world has a rich and vibrant present. During the European colonial period, several European countries, including England, competed to expand their empires. They stole land, labor, and resources from people across Africa, Asia, the Americas, and Oceania. By the time former British colonies began to gain independence in the mid 20th century, English had become established in their institutions. Many brilliant writers from diverse places across Africa, the Caribbean, and Asia had started writing in English, telling their stories of oppression. People from all over the world were using English to talk and write about justice, equality, freedom, and identity from their own perspectives. The different varieties of English created through this history of migration and colonization are known as World Englishes. About international English. More than 1.75 billion speak English worldwide, that is around 1 in 4 people around the world. English is being used more and more as a way for two speakers with different first languages to communicate with each other as a lingua franca. For many people, the need to communicate is much more important than the need to sound like a native speaker. As a result, language use is starting to change. For example, speakers might not use a or the in front of nouns, or they might make uncountable nouns plural and say informations, furnitures, or corporations. Are these variations mistakes or part of natural evolution of different Englishes? International English refers to the English that is used and developed by everyone in the world and doesn't just belong to native speakers. English is the most common language spoken by most of the people around the world, and most of the people are comfortable to communicate in this language. Warm greetings on the occasion of English Language Day to everyone. It is always good to know and learn English as it connects the world. Let us celebrate the occasion of English Language Day by celebrating this language as well as remembering one of the most famous writers of all times. Happy English Language Day.